Virginia went to Wisconsin. It's time. It's time for a change in the rainy city of Seattle. Texans, my team, they lost to the Saints. That's depressing. I love the Texans. They're going to be good this year. I tell you right now, they'll be good. Guarantee you that. We're going to win the AFC South, then we're going to the Super Bowl. Texas side Super Bowl, can you feel it? I'm just kidding. That if the Cowboys and the Texans play in the Super Bowl, I think many people would be emotionally depressed. I can see a lot of people just like forgetting about football, maybe moving on to another sport if that happened. But the Texans are looking good this season, not so much the Cowboys. Cowboys are trash, let's be honest. They're trash. Jerry Jones needs to shut his mouth and stop taunting people, because any of those other three teams in the division have a better shot at winning the division than the Cowboys do. Solely based on the fact that Jerry Jones is so overconfident of his team. He's put so much money already into that team. New stadium. The team has kept their same quarterback, Tony Romo, who's only won one. I saw the stat. One playoff game in his career. What a man. Showing us that he has pride. You don't get that from any other team, do you? A guy who can give you as much as he can every night just to lose. You have to appreciate that. You have to really appreciate that. The Cowboys stand a chance this season against anybody. Just throwing it out there. Do they stand a chance against like teams like the Eagles? The Eagles will probably take them down. The Eagles had a nice run towards the end of the season last season. That's not even. That's wait. Let's. I'm sorry. Let's go back a little bit. Just a little bit. And remember last season and how that went out. New Year's Day, 2012. Same day I went to a Vikings game. The same day, Vikings lost, of course, because the Vikings are horrible. They're trash. Come back to the hotel room. Fourth quarter. Cowboys. Giants. Giants have their rise howls. Everyone's on their feet. People are getting excited. People are getting loud. Tony Romo's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure hard. At that moment, that's why I think people realized it's not worth it anymore. They're done. In that quarter, it was 21-7. I was watching it, going to the fourth quarter. I thought, if I have friends who love the Cowboys, I saw that. I said, maybe they'll pull it out. Maybe they can win. Maybe, just maybe, they can win. Who in their right mind thought they were going to win? 14-7 after a Romo to Robinson connection, a 6-yard pass. And then the Giants are like, okay, seriously, let's play. Field goal. Then a Manny to Nick's 4-yard pass makes it 31-14, makes it impossible for the Cowboys to come back. Embarrassment for the Cowboys. Everything was on the line. It was an intense game, and it was awesome. Well, the Cowboys just showed it. They showed that they don't belong in the playoffs. Actually, it's your choice how to interpret it. Okay, whatever. You see that the Giants are better than the Cowboys. That the Cowboys just plain out do not know how to play in the fourth quarter. 5 of their losses came from them giving up leads in the fourth quarter. What? That should never be the case in any game. It just proves that they don't belong here. So that's all I'm gonna say about the NFL. I'll give you picks right now. The Patriots win the division. The Ravens win their division. The Chickens win their division. Here we go. The Broncos win the division. Wild cards? Wild cards. This is so hard to pick because all of them, they all suck. Bengals and Steelers. Actually, not even the Steelers. The Raiders. Let's go. Giants, Green Bay, Carolina. Yep, I say Carolina. The Saints aren't going to do that well this year. And San Francisco win their division. Wild cards, Detroit and Chicago. Yeah, I said Chicago's been waiting on it. They've been waiting to win. They have Matt Forte healthy. They have Jay Cutler healthy, and they have they're just ready to play. It's actually a special thing about Chicago. They're bringing a championship back if they can play. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. That's not happening. They're not winning a championship this year. Don't even joke. I'm not gonna touch that subject with a 40-foot pole. Hey, here's a fun fact. They have Jay Cutler. Or they have not Jay Cutler. They have Jason. Well, they have Jay Cutler, but they have Jason Campbell, the quarterback from the Redskins who they had before. And and then he came from the Raiders, of course. Brandon Marshall is with the Bears, so that should be good. But anyways, I'm gonna go to a commercial break, and I'm gonna finish this up with some hockey talk or some LA bandwagoning talk. Okay, welcome back. I want to talk about something that's close to home for me. Literally, because I live in LA. People say LA bandwagoned during the playoffs for the Kings. And I want to say that's not true. Because it's not. Let me tell you of a real bandwagon team. I'm calling them out. The Phoenix Coyotes have the biggest bandwagoners in the entire NHL. I'll tell you this right now, because during the regular season, they only filled up their stadium to 72%, and they ranked last in the league. Let's go through some non-playoff teams that you could consider some worse teams than the Kings or the Coyotes. The Islanders filled their stadium more. Winnipeg, that's excusable. Minnesota, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Anaheim, Colorado, Toronto, Edmonton, Montreal, Buffalo have better fans than the Phoenix Coyotes. And you know who else who had some bandwagoning fans? The New Jersey Devils. 87%? Are you kidding me? So you're going to call us bandwagoning fans when you can't even sell out your whole stadium for every game? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works up in here. We sold out every single game fair and square. We did it. You don't get to call us bandwagoning fans just because we live in a city where hockey wasn't that big before. Remember when I wasn't born during this time, but when Wayne Gretzky came here, that's when Southern California hockey grew. That's when it really grew. I'm not lying. It grew right there and then. Having him here, and also that Stanley Cup we lost to Montreal, that's when hockey grew. That's the exact moment when hockey grew. So, I don't think it's fair to say the Kings have bandwagoning fans, because we sold every game this season. We were loud, and we were proud for LA hockey. That's the plain facts. And the numbers, they match up. We've actually matched up. We averaged out every single game, and in the total, we had 14 more people in the actual stadium. It's hard to explain, but I did the seating capacity times 41. There's and on the page, on the attendance page, I'm looking at it right now, there's like 16 more tickets bought than which is actually allowed. So I don't know how to say it, but the Kings are a good team. The fans love him. I love him. But you can't call us bandwagoners. The only team you could fairly call a bandwagon team are the basketball teams. The Lakers have a lot of loyal fans, and the Clippers have a lot of loyal fans. But dang it, we have a lot of bandwagoners. Especially now, with Howard here and Nash here, it's going to be bandwagon city. Every game is going to be sold out. Every game, every Staples Center game is going to be sold out. And the Clippers didn't really, they got Lamar Odom. Yeah. But the Clippers also, they sold out a lot of games too, so, um, it's not gonna really matter, honestly, because it's LA. We're the central. If the Dodgers were to make the playoffs this year, that means it's like the first year I think where all four major teams, really, if you want to call it like that, have made the playoffs. So yeah, it's okay. Live life. LA's gonna be a new sports town. We're gonna be the new. If we had a football team, probably wouldn't be the best team. I would take that's another subject I'll discuss some other time. But if we had a football team, I wanted the Jaguars. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, the Clippers and Lakers, they sell out. So you can call us bandwagoners, but here's 3 words LA teams are saying to bandwagoners, or people who hate bandwagoners. They're saying these 3 words: we don't care. You think that they care about that? Sometimes the bandwagoners are even louder than regular fans. It's a hard truth to accept, but it's true sometimes. It's true. They're much better. Some bandwagoner fans are louder. That's just the truth. Um, they don't care as long as you're buying the merchandise, as long as you're coming to the games, as long as you're out there supporting. Go ahead, cheer for our team. We don't care how long because we have in LA. We have an unlimited supply of bandwagoners. We have people coming to our games every day. We have true fans coming to our games. So the bandwagoners are just an extra. So what you're dealing with now is huge. We have a huge city, and we're coming to destroy you in 3 different sports. That's all I'm going to say for today. Thank you for listening to my show, and have a good day.